Alright, got another Friday vlog coming at you. 5 holes. I'm actually going to play 10 holes today because I'm going to do some testing. So, extra treat or extra torture, whatever you want to call it. Let's get it going. I got my small bag today, my Sunday bag. I've only got I've got an 8-iron pitching wedge, I think 54 degree, and my C wedge, Smart Soul Cleveland, and then a driver, 5 wood, and of course my putter. So we're gonna see how that carries over. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start off par 3. We got the quarter scramble going, the guys playing, so I gotta skip around certain holes anyway. But what I'm gonna do, besides the par 3, I'm gonna play driver all holes, and then I'm gonna play 5 wood all holes and see what happens. And I've also been working on something a little bit less grip pressure in my right hand. It's allowing me to hinge a little bit more. We can see how that plays out and see how well I do with it. All right, so I've been playing with this thing, and I wish I had brought it so I could show you, but I put a link in the description below. But it's this grip thing, grip pressure deal, little rubber deal that goes on your grip, and then you put your hand around it. I don't know, like you're supposed to grip it, like, I don't know. I always heard like you're holding one of those little orange cuties, little oranges that you eat. So like you're holding one of those. That's how you're supposed to grip in your right hand, or your, I guess your dominant hand, left or right handed, whatever it is. That bird's loud. Hear that? Anyway, so that's what I've been working on. I've been practicing with it at home, and it's starting to feel pretty natural to me. So that's what I'm trying to do. This wind is messing with my bucket hat, and we're going with full shots and pitch shots and chip shots and stuff like that, trying to get the feel for it. And so far, it seems to be paying off. And anyway, I missed the green just by a little bit on this par 3, so let's see if we can get up and down for this first hole. So that drive wasn't all that good with the driver. Maybe have it a little bit too loose in my hands. So it went a little shorter than I'm used to, and the tee off spot where the markers are at a lot closer than I'm used to. So that wasn't a good. It's in the middle of the fairway. That's all I can say.
God!
You're right there, George.
Really good.
Yeah, a little left, but
Heck yeah.
so I just was talking about hitting driver, and I hit driver on this hole. This is par 4 short. Par 4 is like 230, and I'm sorry about the sun. I seem to play. The hat kind of blocks a little bit. So I usually use my 3 wood, and I've been using a 5 wood lately too, and I've been hitting pretty close to the green or whatever. I never use driver, so I thought I'd do an easy swing on this with it and see if it carried it. So a little bit left, but it's pretty close. It may be pin, well, no, the pin's I think in the back. It's at least on the left side of the green. So see if we can get up and down from there. I meant to talk about the previous one. That's a 280 yard and I didn't hit it very clean. Hit it out of the toe, but at least it not too far from the green. I almost made birdie, but just a little short. So it wasn't short, it was a little bit left. Anyway, so I'm still 1 over. Tried to be too careful with that putt. Wow, the water in the trees, gotta walk around. I wish they water the fairways around here. They're getting pretty sad shape. Nothing but dirt. Been there before, talked about it 100 times. I still play here. All right, now we got par 5. It's about 500 yards. Only par 5 on the course. So hopefully, there was people on it earlier I had to skip around. So I think I'm concentrating too much on trying to have less grip pressure with my right hand and not quite getting the distance that I would get. So I may just dial it up instead of dial it back a little bit and see if that doesn't help. But I'm relaxing my hand, so it's hinging better. I'm just not seeming to get any power. I'm trying to use more of my left hand for the power, but not quite getting there, so just try a little harder. I'm trying to guard it, I guess, sort of. But anyway, the ball's in the middle of the fairway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so less grip pressure, I topped the ball, so that was not good. So that's a learning process, but maybe, I'll come back and I figure that out to where I know how much pressure to use, or a little bit more pressure, less pressure, whatever. But I feel the hinge. I just topped it. Just not a good shot, but anyway, we'll try to see if we can fix it, get up there. Where it landed. Man, just unable to save par there, but it was pretty close. So now we have this dog leg right and the hidden driver. So, and then we'll come through here the next time and see what happens with the 5-wood. So they put the tee box position way back on this dog leg, so not gonna quite make the dog leg. I don't know, it's kind of worried about that with the 5 fairway wood now. I think I called it a hybrid earlier. It's a fairway wood, but anyway, so I hit a bit left with the driver there, but nothing I'm not used to. Got it on the green. I've always experimented a lot with the Jumbo Max, but I put Jumbo Max on all my irons now, and they feel pretty good. And it's the 1/8 inch size, the Tour Series. Boy, it feels a whole lot better in my hands. My hands, I have arthritis in all the joints. I was diagnosed when I was actually a little kid in like 2nd grade. after having problems with my knees hurting and stuff like that, then. But that's what it's life, I guess. But anyway, so I've always had trouble with my hands, and these grips, help it. So that was a good hit. Now if I could just make a putt. Lucky to save par there. Almost had it in. I just barely touched that ball, but these greens, bad conditions. Just kind of scooted across the ground. So happy with the par there. All right, now we'll put the 5 wood in play. Like I said, play every hole except the par 3 with the 5 wood off the tee, and see how that goes. All right, for the second time on the par 5, I got the 5 wood. I keep wanting to say hybrid, but it's not a hybrid. That's twice I've said that. Anyway, so 500 yards. Let's see if we can do better with it than the driver. I think that one went about the same distance as my driver. I let it out a little bit more, but not the same. I don't know. Going over that edge. All right, definitely did not improve on that one. It's a double bogey with that one. So it didn't matter, how I hit the driver or a 5 wood on this hole. I ended up in the same position except for the third shot I hit, which was way left instead of way over. And once you're on that kind of slope, especially with these greens, it's hard to judge how hard to tap it until it roll down or roll down too far. So I just kind of hit it a little bit on the putt. But here we are on the dog leg right, and hit it with a 5 wood and see what happens. I'm full swing. That 8-iron's going further than I've been used to. Since I've put that grip on there, I'm letting it rip. Those Jumbo Max grips, I'm letting it rip on those irons, and man, I just feel a whole lot more improved through the ball. I'm not rotating my wrist too much or whatever, but that was a That was a good hit, and I think it did stay on the green, just barely. So got another chance for birdie on this hole. And I think, here's my opinion overall before I finish this one and play the last hole, is the 5 wood, and I think I could use the 3 wood. It's about the same. They put me straighter down the fairway. So, you know, I've always heard that people, you know, shortening their driver to make it a fairway finder. And I think today with the 5 wood, it was straighter. Now, this 5 wood is just maybe an inch longer than what I carry my 3 wood at. So there may be something to that. But I think I could play this whole course with it. Wouldn't matter. I would never need a driver. So even on the par 5, you know, sometimes if I get a hold of it, I can be about 250 out on the par 5, but I still need to lay up because there's trees in the way unless I'm trying to play through the trees, which I've done that. You know, go for it. We didn't come here to lay up, you know. But yeah, so I could play. I think I could use either one, and I think the 5 was a lot more accurate. So, and now if I could just hit it out of the fairway, it'd be great. What it's for, anyway. So let's see if I can get a birdie on this number 7 hole. All right, gonna play the remaining 2 holes, par 3, which doesn't matter with the 5 wood or not, and then I'll try to improve on that. I didn't improve on that one. I made a par last time, so and see what we do on the last hole. Good shot. See there, that's what I got right there. Almost missed that. It's good. Feels good to get a birdie after double bogeying the par 5, and then just barely missing the birdie on the dog leg par 4, and see if we can do a birdie here. Maybe we can. I don't know what the score is. I know I got on 1 with the 5 wood at bogey. That's 3 over so far on that. So with that birdie there, that's put me 2 over, and if I can eagle or birdie this one, short par 4, that put me even. But I'm dreaming, so I shouldn't even talk about it. I should just play it. Oh well. Boy, I hit that one way. This is what I've noticed about. Also, you know, I don't know if I said anything about it or not, but I hit that 5 wood really high. I mean, it is 18 degrees, but it goes really high. And this is not the, I don't think it's the high launch. I know there's 2 different kinds of burners. There's the steel and titanium. This one's the steel, but usually it says high launch on it if it's a high launch, but I don't know. And I didn't have that tee very high. Should maybe put it on the ground or something, but that went way up there. But anyway, so that's all I'm gonna add. I'm gonna play this last hole and hopefully birdie or something, and we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.